Assalamu alaikum friends, this is me Usman Chaudhary and you are watching Technology Explore. Today in this video I am going to take a CSWP test exam, and basically this is a practice test, and I had downloaded this PDF file from the official website of SolidWorks. So if you also want to download this PDF file, I will leave this link in the description. So scroll down and directly jump to the test questions. This is the part and we have to draw this part or design this part in SolidWorks by using sheet metal features. So if you can see here, A, B, C and D, these are the dimensions which are given in or as a equations to us. Now let's start. Open SolidWorks. First of all, we have to add these equations A, B, C, D in the SolidWorks. Go to Tools, then select Equations. Make sure this box automatically rebuild is checked. Then click on this box and type A, press enter button. Now type the value of A equation 180 millimeter, press enter button. Then click on this box and type B, press enter and define the value 100 millimeter, press enter button. Similarly, type the values of C and D 50 millimeter. Now D 15 millimeter. Press enter. Then press OK button. Now we have to start the part. So sketch on front plane, then draw a rectangle and start it from origin. Now define it. Define this length. So we have to link this dimension with A. For that you must have to type is equal to sign and then press A button. Now link it with A. Press OK. So if you can see here, we had the equation sign in our dimension. Then define this dimension and link it with B and press OK button. Now go to sheet metal tab and select base flange tab and then type here 1.2 millimeter sheet metal thickness as given in the conditions. Press OK button. Next step is that click on edge flange command here and then select this edge in this direction. Also select this edge. So now we have to edit these dimensions according to our conditions. Uncheck this box. We had inner band radius 1 millimeter. Scroll down, then link this dimension with C. Press is equal to sign and then type C. Link it with C and make sure these settings are according to the conditions. Then check this box, trim side bands and press OK button. Now again select edge flange command and select this edge in this direction. Also select this edge, and from here select these three edges. Now edit these dimensions according to conditions. Inner band radius is 1 millimeter. This gap distance is 0.5 millimeter. Scroll down and link this dimension with D. Press OK button. Now we have to create holes on this face, and as you can see in the test exam we had written 6 times diameter 4. So total holes are 6, 3 on this face and 3 on this face. So click on this face and sketch on it. Make normal to, then draw 3 circles. Press escape button. Then select all these 3 circles and make them equal. Now define the diameter of the circle, 4 millimeter. Now press escape. Then press and hold control key and select this center point and this center point. Release the control key and from here make vertical relation. Now define distance from this line to the circle, 10 millimeter. Also define this distance, 9 millimeter. Then define this distance. So link it with this distance as it is also 9 millimeter. Now define this distance, 50 millimeter. So at the end link it with this dimension. It is also 9 millimeter. Now as you can see, our sketch is fully defined. Go to Features tab and apply Extruded Cut command. Double click on this face and press OK button. So next step is that we have to create a hole on this face. Click on this face and sketch on it. Make normal to. Draw a rectangle. Now define it. This length is 40 millimeter. This length is 20 millimeter. Distance from this line up to this line is 30 millimeter, and this distance is also 30 millimeter. Now click on this arrow in front of sketch fillet and from here select sketch chamfer. Then uncheck this box, equal distance, and then type here 2.5 millimeter and here 5 millimeter. Then select all these corners one by one. So from here we have to edit this corner. Type here 5 and enter. Then type here 2.5 millimeter and press enter button. Press OK button. Now go to Features tab again and select Extruded Cut command. Select this face or double click on it. Press OK button. So next step is that we have to apply the material according to the conditions. For that, right click on material here and then edit material. From here expand aluminum alloys and then select 1060 alloy and apply, then close. Now we are able to answer the question 1, which is measure the mass of the part. So for that click on evaluate tab here and then select mass properties. So this is the mass of this part, and as you can see this answer is correct according to the answer key. Then close this dialog and jump to next question. So here we have to apply the conditions, or we have to edit the A, B, C and D equations. For that again go to tools and from here equations. Now edit these dimensions according to next conditions. A is 200 millimeter. So as you can see here, I had checked to this box automatically rebuilt. So you can see we had rebuilt our part automatically. Then 110, 40 and D is 18 millimeter. Press OK button. So the question is again measure the mass of this part. Go to evaluate tab and select mass properties. So again we had a correct answer according to answer key. Close this dialog and then go to next question. So here again we have to edit A, B, C and D equations. and also we have to apply a K factor of 0.40. So right click on sheet metal here and then edit feature, edit the K factor to 0.40 and press OK button. Then go to tools and from tools select equations. Now edit these equations according to this design: 180, 100, 50 and 15. Press OK button. So the question is that measure the indicated distance x as seen in image. For that, first of all, we have to flatten this part. Go to sheet metal tab and from here flatten it. Now go to sketch tab and from here select smart dimensions. Check this option, reference dimension, and then select this line. So this answer is also correct according to the answer key. Now press escape button and then in the sheet metal tab press this button. Now next question. Again we have to apply a K factor of 0.32. So right click on the sheet metal and then edit it. Type here 0.32 K factor and press OK button. Then edit the equations from tools. Type here 200 and for B it is 110 millimeter. For C it is 40 millimeter and 18 millimeter is the value of D. Press OK button. So again we have to measure the indicated distance x. Go to sheet metal and from here flatten it. Again from sketch tab select smart dimensions and then select this line. So this answer is also correct. Now jump to question 5. Press escape button and then in the sheet metal exit from flatten mode. So here we have to apply the same parameters as given in question 4. So in this question we have to apply the same conditions as mentioned in the question number 4. So now we have to measure the bounding box area. So how to measure the bounding box area? For that, if you can see here cut list, expand it and from here sheet, right click on it. Then select properties. So this is bounding box length, this is width, this is thickness, sheet metal thickness, and this is bounding box area. And this is bounding box area blank. But we have to measure the bounding box area only. So this is the bounding box area. And if you can see, this answer is also correct according to the answer key. Now let's solve question number 6. Press OK button. And first of all, we have a condition to remove these holes. For that, right click on cut extrude and delete it. Then delete the sketch and press yes. Then we have to create hem on both of these edges. So for that, go to sheet metal tab and from here select hem. Then select this edge and select this edge. Reverse the direction of hem by clicking on this button. Then this is the total length of hem, which is 10 millimeter, and this is the hem gap, or it is 1 millimeter. Scroll down. Now select this edge 1 and then edit hem width. Click and drag this point. Also click and drag this point. Now define the distance 2 millimeter. Also define this distance and it is 2 millimeter. Then finish this process. Now we have to edit this side of hem. So again click on hem and edit it. Then select edge 2 and edit hem width. Click and drag this point. Also click and drag this point. Now define it. Distance from this point up to this point, it is 2 millimeter. And this distance is also 2 millimeter. Now finish it. So finally we are able to answer the question number 6, and it is to measure the mass of this part. For that, go to evaluate tab and from here select mass properties. So this is the mass of this part, and we have the tolerance of 0.50 grams. So the answer is also correct, and I hope you had enjoyed and learned from this video. If you had any questions, please write them below in the comment section. Thanks for watching and sparing time, and don't forget to subscribe this YouTube channel.